That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Carmina! Oh my god. Yo. Hey, I actually got you to click on this video, but since you're here, I might as well say, welcome back to another episode of the casting of Frank Stone. Now, this is going to be chapter 3. We played a little bit of the first part, like maybe the first 5 minutes or so, where there's like a little casting reel. We did that in the last episode. If you don't remember the last episode, you should go check it out. But if you've already seen it, just a quick little recap. We made our way to the mansion. We met 3 new characters, which were Maddie, Linda, and Stan. We also ended up meeting Augustine, which is the lady that we saw in the prologue who was talking about the entity and stuff. Yeah, there's not really much going on in that regard, but let's get back into it. This is what I meant before.
You just don't get it.
The little film reel. We did all this.
You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Oh, I forgot about the clicker. I let go of the mouse, I'm not gonna lie.
No. My sister? Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you will let me go free to fight another day.
Now, in the last episode, I picked
God damn
to
you!
not betray her, so...
God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Now, I don't know if there's any impact on the story, whether I do it or not, but I did Defiant, so we're gonna do that again.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
Yeah, his arm's just sitting there. Now, in the last episode, I thought this was a little weird. I was like, why are they recording a movie?
That was amazing.
I was like, why are they recording a movie like that? It's so weird. Where's all the props
like
and
too much?
whatever?
No way.
But I realized this is probably just like an audition.
Because I feel like
reel.
maybe I oversold it a little.
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Nice.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
Okay, Linda.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s.
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so...
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
This is Linda Castle.
Jeez Louise.
This is the older woman that we
So,
met in the last episode.
What?
Yeah? I mean, it looked great.
She has the
How's
same
the
mannerisms too.
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
Dang.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too.
She got a point. She's got a point.
And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Not really. Compliant. Linda, you got to respect it. I trust Linda's judgment. It's okay.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But, like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions, and then we can see which way works better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director.
Ooh.
Hold still, let me clean you off.
Do not like that type
We'll get it
of
on this one.
character.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Ugh. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to 1. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action. Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Sam
Oh.
Green.
Hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff.
Okay, Sheriff
Right.
Green.
Sorry.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing,
Oh, they brought Sam Green.
Yeah.
God dang.
unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail. I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
No, like I feel him, honestly. I feel him because you have to remember that Sam Green was
Sir, we're really
the guy we
sorry.
played
we
as,
didn't
so
realize we were doing anything
he's probably
wrong.
got
We'll
PTSD
clear
when
out.
it comes to
Whoa,
this place.
whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is. He...
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Let's be frustrated. We've been too compliant. Let's get
What are we
frustrated.
supposed to do with a busted up camera?
You get it fixed. Finish your movie. Anywhere else but here.
Sam did not appreciate
the hell
your
crawled
tone.
up his ass.
Nah, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Man, I don't even like Chris, bro. I don't care if we break up, bro. I like Linda. Linda's cool. We don't know where Jaime is, and we don't know where Chris is. But we know that Linda survives and makes it to the future, so we'll have to see.
All wrapped out, sir.
Thank you, Jaime. Now remember what I said, because I'm not going to warn you again.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. Game's just lagging, I think. Nice neighborhood. Chapter 3, A Curiosity on Main Street. Cedar Hills, 1980. Alright, we're playing as Chris now.
What a complete and utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic.
Gothic, for real.
I like it.
What a drama queen.
Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset.
What a crybaby. Oh my
Doesn't
god.
Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now,
My
be a
fiance
good
does
little
that to
baby
me.
and tell me
Yeah.
all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
Starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, 'cause I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
She would probe. I'm gonna stay as true to the characters as I can.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
She would be excited.
Do you know what this means?
That we need a new location.
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Buster?
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera is fucking broken.
She's going
Hey,
crazy.
Why don't
God
we just take
dang.
the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa.
Dang, Bonnie.
What?
Mommy? I'm sorry. Bonnie is what I
You
meant.
want a piece of me too?
We're playing this time again. It's pretty empathetic. That's what I would do.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
I'm projecting myself
Nothing,
into
it's fine.
Jaime.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some
No,
steam.
you're good, Bonnie. That's why I asked.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to, lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
That's not what I was
Okay.
doing.
What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today.
That's all
and
Linda's fault.
We need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
I'd be nervous.
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
Oh yeah, we are in the
That's
1980s.
how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
We're trying to make this thing good, and good don't come cheap.
Huh. You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Who am I to stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight,
What? Why?
'cause I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
All right, it's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
That's
Don't
$2.
We'll put it to good use.
Was 10 the right answer? I didn't want to lie to her. I just thought 20 was the right answer. After Peace Tonic,
You all right there?
playing as
Looking
Chris.
a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's like actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. At any time. Hopefully
Man's
there's
laughing,
enough
but
time
he
to fix
might
the
die.
camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
Michael? How are we doing it? Curiosity shop. Curiosity killed the Chris. Let's
I
do it.
certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Ooh, fate change. These games make me nervous because I never know
Man,
what's
If I
right.
didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would put the best ones in the window.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
Hello?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside.
Yeah, I mean, it's the 1980s. I feel like they got better cameras than that, right? Like, obviously, they don't have, like, cell phones, but...
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please, make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
I don't trust her
Yourselves
either.
at home?
Trust nobody in games
Here?
like these.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
I really like Linda. She's cool.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No. Maybe...
Yeah, let's look around. El Gato?
Where did I put all the...
Oh, no, I have to look at it from that side. Oh, it's Huntress's mask. It's not El Gato.
Oh, cute bunny.
Ah, the lullaby. Dang, big old forehead. It's kind of cool. See what Huntress sees. Still nothing. Yeah, sure. I don't really see what the point of that is. It just shows you what you've collected. Wraiths?
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
Wraith's weapon. Okay, I mean, it's kind of weird that they just have that there. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's this? The frenzy pin? That's cool. It's a nice little reference. The trapper? Okay.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
He's got no-head eyes. It's not frosty eyes. Yeah, the other ones didn't do that. That one's unique in that sense. Is there anything back here that I may have missed? Yes, sir. Alright, pause if you want to read.
Ever own this place?
I may.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
I've never met somebody who's more who's more chock full of bad ideas than Chris in this game, bro. That is the worst idea, like, ever. I don't know if that's the exact same gas pump from, what's it called? Autohaven, but it also doesn't matter too much.
If she comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw, I'm gonna be, like, so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
But may I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
That's the exact same version that you have.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20.
She would negotiate. Let's negotiate.
Oh, I don't know. It feels a little high for something so old.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the price, but perhaps I can sweeten the deal. One of a kind, handmade. It's for luck.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I guess we could use it as a prop. Sure. It's a deal.
Delightful.
You haggled and received a pocket mirror?
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Nah, bro, she's weird. I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice, bro. She's weird.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock order?
Alright, let's plunder. Let's use our instincts to plunder. Waterlock shoe. That's the hag got on. 4 names for child. She tells me not to rush. Fear trap. Can I play the game? Let's go. Alright. It's easy. It's easy.
One eternity later.
Tell me that's a high score. Oh no, I just needed a little bit more. What is this? Alright, you know the drill.
Cursed movies?
Pause if you want to read. Fear trap, horror's hottest sensation. Right. Bomb burgers. I love that show. You see everything.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Do I need to inspect it?
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
Alright, let's ring the bell. Ring the bell, baby.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
Is his name Robert Green?
You can
He looks
always
just
come
like
in
Sam.
yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
It's just a
All
carton
right,
of milk.
that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Say your dad.
Does my dad know you're going into the
Knew
mill?
it. I knew
He
it.
watches that place like a hawk.
I knew it.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay.
He does not trust you at all. Okay.
You need a ride home?
Oh yeah, let me just get my bag.
You were a detective, Sam. You already know.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Is this the best idea? Probably not. We're still gonna finish our movie. He apologized, but provocative, I guess? I don't know.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing.
You loud as frick.
Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
And this is why we die, bro. This is why we die in horror movies. It genuinely would never happen.
I
if
have
people
worn
just
many
didn't do it.
masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward.
Oh, that's right. Dr.
And
Lieber
now,
allowed
a
him to
new
work at the mill.
guise.
The
A
mill.
new
I keep
timeline,
saying mall. I don't know.
a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Oh, okay, we're back. We're on chapter 4, but we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going through this, cause not much happened in chapter 3. So, chapter 4, we'll make this a two-parter. Oh, we're playing as Linda this time. Compassionate, proven, bad dream. I'd be a compassionate. I feel like Linda would.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So listen, if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Yeah, so Linda's about in her 50s
Why do you
or
think she
60s right
wants
now.
it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
No, I'm very curious too. I'm good here. Yeah, let's look. Let's definitely look around. Oh, hello? Thank you. Game was bugged a little bit.
What are you waiting for?
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Tell me about Augustine. How do you know about... I want to know how you know about Murder Mill.
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Come on.
Okay. You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became. Not just in the film, in the legend. Whether you meant to or not, you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself.
That's fair.
It took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Alright, Linda. Oh. Forgive me, that was my controller rattling. Yeah, I'm gonna unplug that. It hasn't done that the entire time. Why did it do it now?
Incredible film location.
Abraham Lincoln?
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got it cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got
Now
these
that was a
pants
curious
from this
sound.
guy, had him tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also...
That does say
plays
Macmillan,
it,
right?
Which is like a super limited VIP club edition.
Archibald Macmillan.
But you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not a random name either.
Found a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Whoa. Okay, high tech.
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
Temporal machine.
What do you mean?
What the
I
frick?
get the sense our host just has valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Right. Bro, I'm not even touching my mouse. What are you doing? Alright. I don't know why my camera was moving like that. Okay, so we met one Archibald Macmillan. The chest here, but you can't open it. It's a bonsai tree. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. Love bonsais. It's another face we don't know. That one's unable to be known, I suppose. There's not much we can do in that room, so I suppose we're going upstairs now.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother Jaime was one of my closest
Oh
friends.
shoot! Oh my god! I was like, why does Bonnie sound so
I
familiar?
hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Oh shoot!
Wow.
I didn't even put two and two together. I heard the name
Quite
Bonnie. I
sad.
was like, that sounds familiar. Where have I heard that?
Very touching.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Wow. Now, that is
Alienated?
a very good question. And an expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I'm such a big fan of your work, I'll give you a little taste, free of charge. I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
Maddie, I'm sorry, bruh. I didn't know that would make her feel alienated by not comforting her, but I'd feel like if I hadn't asked Stan, then something would have happened and he would have just dismissed it, so... Stan's being super, super dismissive about it, though, which we don't like. I'm really stressing about the whole Maddie thing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm stressing a lot more than I should be. I don't want her to feel alienated. My relationship did just go up with her, but it just went back down. I don't know if they go up and down by the same increments. The arm looks like it goes down.
Missing a piece, though.
Oh yeah, the little slit right here makes it look like it goes down, but it doesn't. I guess he's just missing his hammer. Hey, if we find the hammer, we know where to put it.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Carmina! Oh my god! Yo! Oh my god! Okay, if you guys don't know why I'm so excited, I used to be an artist main in DVD, so seeing Carmina just really made me happy. And look, there's Couchy on her thing as well. Face of Evil, the true story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Cusick.
Sam Green took down Frank Stone.
What?
I could write a better book than this.
No way they gave the credit to Cusick. Lloyd Cusick doesn't like the title hero. Hold on. I'll read this one with you guys. Like Kusis doesn't like the title hero. In Fall 63, Kusis was the loyal local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy working skeleton, just a regular blue collar Joe doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks that trust him. But Cedar Hills is hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on unsuspecting citizens Kusis has sworn to protect. When the bodies are piling up, the only thing left is for an everyday hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared look evil in the eye and pulled the trigger. That's crazy. Fifth night, I sent out one of my deputies over to check on things. Not my first choice. The thought it was from out of state, a little grand for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line report back on everything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. The rookie was at the mill, blindly walking into the lair of that monster. No match for stone, red things, no man left behind. That's possible I say from something serious. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd step into the fire depths of hell itself, and there was Stone standing on the platform, like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aims would strike true. Ever since I've thanked whatever power watches over us, that it did just that, and Stone dropped like his namesake, never to commit another act of evil. With Stone's death and the exposure of his crimes, there were a lot of questions and nobody wanted answers more than I. It soon emerged Stone had been part of the convict work program Cedar still had signed up to. While in Texas, undoubtedly ill-advised, definitely. These future psychologists have a lot of grand ideas, but they also have a precious little understanding of a creature like Frank Stone. They see what they want to see, hear what they want to hear. Also, they can cry, he's cured, it's a miracle. Well, take it from someone who knows about these things. You can't cure evil. Some folks are born rotten, and if they're left alone, the rot will spread. In fact, the foundation of everything that the right thing people like you and me hold precious. After Cedar Hills had learned to its cost what kind of man Frank Stone was, those same bosses who'd hired him threw their arms up and said, how could we know? He never gave any sign. He kept himself a real loner. And that's the thing. Nobody knew Stone well enough to guess what he was really up to. He kept everything inside, including his darker secrets. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners decided on Cedar Hills trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it. Said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Interesting. Okay. That's crazy how they gave all the credit to Kusich. There was suspicion that Frank Stone committed his crimes with the help of an accomplice. It wouldn't be Tommy, would it? Let's see what's over here.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metal.
Oh, the entity.
It's beautiful.
It's based after the entity. That's really is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. It looks really cool. I want to improve my relationship with Maddie again. Cause frick Stan, I could not care less about Stan.
And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Who is she talking to?
Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Dude, who is she talking to? What?
Looks like it opens with a key.
Okay. Dude, Maddie, you want to tell me who you were just talking to?
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
No, you definitely were. Yeah.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah, let's do something nostalgic.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago.
Spit it
We were
out,
just
Linda.
kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell.
I mean, you can spit it out,
That
man.
night, We were on our way home from picking up a new camera.
Right.
We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey, hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
Interesting.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her.
I just got my
She said
relationship
she
back
was
up with
going to her
Maddie, bro. I'm gonna be
private
so mad.
reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, things are happening, bro. Got the first suspicious motherfucker. Things are going down finally. We're back in the past. This is chapter 5. So, since we're at chapter 5, I'm gonna end this here. I know, not a lot happened again, but we're still at the point where we're getting a lot of exposition. I just can't seem to keep my relationship with Maddie up. I'm gonna leave this one here. We did kind of a lot, and I suspect that in the next episode we'll start getting to more of the meat. You know what I mean? We'll start getting all the suspense and stuff, that kind of stuff that we had in the prologue will start happening in the next episode. At the very least, it'll start. Not to say that it'll climax in the next episode. But, yeah, if you liked the video, then please make sure to let me know down in the comments. I'd heavily appreciate when you guys leave comments. It really lets me know what kind of things you guys are looking forward to seeing and stuff like that. But yeah, just don't be afraid to leave a comment. Be sure to like the video, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.